Hey guys, it's CyberKnight 610, and I have a new deck profile. First, before I get into that, I have some shoutouts. Let's see. One is for Superpatricko. It's a pretty cool YouTube channel. I believe he makes video game videos. So yeah, he's supposed to have more, I think, for winter break and stuff. So yeah, be sure to check out that channel. And also, a gamer tag is unknown 08. It's on my computer screen, so I'm looking off my computer screen. And I'm sitting in the floor, so it's hard to read it from there. But yeah, I will have that in the description for you to check that out. Unknown, he's a friend of mine from YouTube, and he's helped me out on some stuff on games and stuff. We play online a lot, so yeah, that's his gamer tag. Mine is just a CyberKnight 610. The C is capitalized. So yeah, anyway, yeah, play on Xbox. I'm gonna, of course, play whenever Battlefield comes out, Vietnam. So I'm looking for more people to play online with on Battlefield, of course, because I play that a lot lately. But back to Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. This deck profile, it's my Koaki Meiru deck. First I'm going to go ahead and say a few things. It's a cheaper deck, that's why I'm using the cheap sleeves. Because I am cheap. It's just for fun. It's not really meant for the metagame right now. I mean, if I were to rate it, I would say it would be maybe tier 2, maybe a little lower than that, maybe, 2.5, I don't know if there's such a thing, if they do the 0.5 system or something like that, I would say probably closer to that. It's for fun, though, and, yeah, I know a lot of people would say go for the rock stun kind of thing going on, where you use, like, Guardian and all that, mainly the rock Koaki Mirrors, and mine does use something like that, but I don't really want to go completely rock stun. So, yeah, that's the reason why it's not. Also, a lot of people might notice I've been using this playmat a lot. Reason is it's on I have a drawer full of playmats, and it's like on the top of it. It is for sell or trade too. I just keep, for some reason, just getting it, and I'm too lazy to grab a different one. So yeah, anyway, on with the deck. Let's see. First, monsters, of course. 3 Guardian. Any improvements? Just tell me. I don't plan to spend a whole lot of money on this deck. I will probably end up selling it eventually. So, I mean, I guess you could make offers. 3 Sandman. There's a little bit of a glare. I'm probably going to make my binder update, too, later tonight. It might be up at the same time I upload this, I'm not sure. 3 Boulder. Of course, you gotta have the Boulder. 3 Wall. Awesome new card that came out. Pretty much completes all the rock stun abilities. 3 Urnat. They all have Koaki Meiru in front of their names, too. I'm just going with the ending part, like there's Koaki Meiru Wall. I just call it Wall for things like that. Because I don't want to keep saying Koaki Meiru. Crusader, got 3 of them, of course. Just about, I think every monster I have in here is, I'm using 3. 3 Maximus. A lot of people are kind of, don't really like this card, and some do. It has come in handy a lot for me, and that's the reason I'm using it. It's actually a lot better, I think, than people give it credit for. The only bad part is it does remove from play Iron Cores, and that's not very good. But I can afford to do that a little more in this deck, since I do have a lot of the rock monsters, and they can pretty much keep each other alive by showing a rock monster in the hand. So it's not a big deal for mine, but it's still, of course, getting rid of the Iron Cores does hurt. So yeah, that's all them. All the monsters, let's go to spells. Let's see here. 3 Iron Core, of course you gotta have those. 2 Core Overclock. I'm going for more of a, run over the opponent as fast as possible, because this deck does suffer in late game. And if you notice, I didn't have any tuners, so I don't plan to use any synchros or tuners in this deck. MST, Mystical Space Typhoon, Monster Reborn. Those are just staples, of course. 2 Core Transport Units. Dark Hole. And 2 Iron Core Specimen Labs. They just kind of come in handy here and there. I'm probably going to take those out. But they come in handy. So yeah, and traps. 2 Bottomless. Call the Haunted. Iron Core Luster. Comes in handy pretty well. Solemn Judgment. And Mirror Force. If I were to sell this deck, I wouldn't sell the Solemn Judgment and the Mirror Force, because I only have one Solemn Judgment, and I pretty much use it in all different decks. And Mirror Force only have 2 of, so, you know. But I'm sure most people are going to have a Mirror Force nowadays, and they'll probably want to change it up anyway. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure I want to sell this or not, but I'm just kind of going ahead and leaving that out there if people want to. I mean, you can give me an offer, of course, but, yeah. It's a pretty fun deck to use, not bad. If anyone has any cool ideas on how to make it better, you know, constructive criticism, nothing like it sucks, you know, nothing like that. So yeah, just tell me what you think, leave comments, of course subscribe. I will, let's see, I don't know how many deck profiles I'm planning. I'm planning a Dirac one. If I can just find some good ideas on deck lists, if anyone has any, please send comments or give me some ideas in the comments and send me a message or whatever if you have a deck list. Or a video, send me the video of yours if you made a Dirac deck. That's one I'm really working on. Same with Dragoonity. I'm still missing a few. I need like 2 ducks and phalanx, I believe is how it's pronounced. And I think some Delta Wings, I think it's his name, I'm not sure. But yeah, most stuff I have on my wants list. I need the cheap, I have a actually spot on my wants list where it's like cheap cards that I need. You know, and these are like cards that are probably worth, you know, like at most $1 a piece. So yeah, I mainly need cards like that to complete a bunch of decks I'm working on. Also have an update on Natria deck and Worm deck. And I might make one on my Dandy Warrior. I might just pretty much do every deck again. So yeah, hopefully people are looking forward to that, of course. Getting close to Christmas. Hopefully you guys get what you want for Christmas. And yeah, that's everything. Bye, YouTube.